Okay, so June was not a good month of reading for me. Well, actually, May and June. I only read 2 books in May. I was back home, I had an excuse, end of the semester, finals coming up, all of that. I only read 2 books. I was a bit of a slump. It's fine. June came around, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get back into this. Didn't happen. I read 3 books. I get some improvement, but 3 books is not how much I want to be reading. So I want to set pretty, not big, I've done this before, but I want to set a good goal for myself for the month of July, and I want to give you guys my TBR so you guys can hold me accountable, and so that I can look forward to some of the reads that I plan on getting to in the month of July, because normally I don't really plan things out like this, so I'm really looking forward to it. All right, straight off, first book that I'm going to read in the month of July, probably within the first 5 days, probably the first week, I'm going to be reading The Midnight Library by, I'm not sure the author, I'll put it somewhere. This book is one that's really, really popular all over BookTube and especially Book Talk, I'm pretty sure, which is BookTube on TikTok. And I'm really looking forward to reading this one because from what I've heard, it's about this girl that's at the end of her life, and she basically sees this library of the lives that she could have led were she to have made different choices. And that's so fucking cool. I wish I could go back into my life and see oh, if I had chosen to walk into this room instead of that one this one day, how would my life be? If I had chosen to choose a completely different area of study, how would my life be? If I had chosen to, all of these different possibilities sound so cool, and it's such a cool concept for a book that I'm really, really excited to get to this one. And this was actually the winner, I think, of my video a month or 2 ago, which was me and my girlfriend judging books by their cover. I'll link that in the description down below, really fun video. But that was the winner, and I still haven't gotten to it, and I've heard so much about it that I really, really, really have to get to it now because, well, honestly, I'm just excited for it. All right, the second book I'm going to be reading in the month of July is The Blade Itself. The First Law trilogy by Joe Abercrombie is one that I've been trying to get to for months now. I've been trying to read this for months and I just never find the time, or other things come up, or I'm just reading another book and I haven't gotten to it yet. And this has been one that I'm really excited to read because I've heard that the character work that Joe Abercrombie does in this series is so damn good, and I am a sucker for good characters. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I want to get into this world. I want to get to know all of these characters and really I want to delve deeply into this world. And this series is really cool because not only is it an initial trilogy, it also has a lot of solo books in the world that either connect vaguely to the original trilogy or connect very heavily with the original trilogy. And I've only heard great things about it, and I've heard that even the best book in that whole world is not one of the first 3. I think it's Best Served Cold is the one that people like the most. I'm not too sure, but I'm really looking forward to this trilogy, and I'm really looking forward to getting into the world outside of the trilogy eventually. So hopefully I'll read this in a timely manner within the month, because it's 600 pages and I've been reading really slowly recently. Obviously I don't want to rush myself. I want to enjoy it and take my time, but I don't want to sit with the book for 2+ weeks and not having read anything else. Ooh, next is a book that I've also been waiting to read for a long, long time, and that is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Yes, by Jane Austen. So I want to start a series on my channel called DIY Lit Degree, and I guess I'll give you guys a little sneak peek to that series, where I want to educate myself on the cultural landmark works that I've never gotten to read because I haven't taken many reading or English college courses, and I have read a couple in high school, but I read them. So I'm really looking forward to reading all of these books and dissecting them and going a little deeper than I do my usual reads. And that's because I could take the classes in college right now, but that takes up many credits, which is money, and classes that I could be taking for other things. And also, I don't want to make reading a chore. I don't want to get to college and not get to college. I'm in college. I don't want to get to the class and have a deadline for the book and have a deadline for a paper and have finals and midterms. And that just takes the fun out of it. So I really want to take my time with these books and dissect them myself. And yeah, I'm going to use the help of like Spark Notes and things like that so that I can analyze the book a little bit further. But I really want to like educate myself, and that's why this is a DIY lit degree. And so I'm really excited to get into Pride and Prejudice for the first book in that series. Okay, and then the next book is The Unhoneymooners, and this is actually a book that my girlfriend picked for me to read. And I don't know if you guys remember a while back, you might not have watched it, I'll link it down below. I posted a video, my girlfriend made me read The Fault in Our Stars, and I fell in love with that book. It took me completely by surprise. I didn't think I was gonna like it that much. I thought it would be like cheesy and, you know, like kinda like out of my age range. But it was really, really good. Like I love that book. It was amazing. And so we're gonna give this type of video another go, and my girlfriend's making me read The Unhoneymooners, which I think is like an enemies to lovers love story. And so I'm looking forward to that. She read it like a week ago and she said she really liked it. So hopefully I'll like it too. I don't know if it'll reach The Fault in Our Stars status because that book was just phenomenal, but I am looking forward to it. And you know, I never really read romance, so I'm excited to like get out of my comfort zone and have something a little bit different for a change. All right, and the fifth book that I want to read for the month of July is going to be a Discworld book. I'm not sure which one yet. I still haven't made up my mind. So if you guys have been keeping up with like my Discworld journey, I've read Small Gods and Guards so far, and I've loved them both. They're both amazing. Small Gods is probably my favorite or my second favorite read of the year so far. And I really want to keep going with Terry Pratchett's Discworld novels, but I'm not sure whether to continue in the City Watch series, so to read the one after Guards. I'm not sure what the title is, but I don't know if to continue on that or to read Mort, because I've heard so many good things about Mort, and I really don't know what to do. I want to read like the best of Discworld, but also I don't want to read all the best ones and then get stuck reading like diminishing quality after that. You know what I mean? I'm not sure, because also I guess it would be kind of nice to have like a cohesive plot line while I read the stories, because while it is all one world, they're not, the stories like kind of connect but not really. So I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but if you guys can let me know what Discworld novels you recommend or what path you recommend I take, let me know down below in the comments. I really appreciate your feedback because I'm loving Discworld so far. Terry Pratchett is a phenomenal writer. And then the last book that I'm going to read for July, my sixth book, which is double the 3 that I read in June, by the way. Hopefully I can get to it. It will be Red, White, and Royal Blue. And this is another romance novel, 2 in a single month, which is not typical for me at all. But this is actually the book club pick for this little 3-person book club that I'm in with my girlfriend and my friend. It's the book club pick for July, and so I want to get to that at some point, and hopefully I'll like it, because I don't know, it seems pretty cool. It seems interesting. It seems like a lighthearted, fun book, and I've heard it again. It's like super famous on TikTok and on BookTube and everywhere, and so I'm really looking forward to getting to that one. And actually, that one was also in the whatchamacallit. It was also in the Judging Books by Their Cover video. So I'm gonna read both of the books that we chose there this month. Hopefully I'll get to them all. And yeah, that's been my list for July. Hopefully I can get to these 6 books. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm really just looking forward to getting back into the habit of reading like a lot more this month. I wanna take out, by the time this video comes out on Friday, the next day on Saturday, I'm gonna take out the entire day just to read with my girlfriend, because I want to get through like a big chunk of a book or 2, maybe not 3, maybe of a chunk of a book or 2. So hopefully I'll get back into the habit of that, and let me know what book you guys are excited for me to read down below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks guys.